here. Well, every runner dreads getting injured. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 most common running injuries. Rush Darwish is standing by with Dr. Stephen Weinberg with more on that.
Well, thank you very much, Amy. I'm here with Dr. Stephen Weinberg, who's with Evanston Northwestern Healthcare. And, Doctor, top 5 injuries. Why do runners deal with these injuries in the first place?
Rush, they're what are called overuse injuries. It's too much, too soon, too quickly. In the passion of running, we tend to increase training loads, and it's an accumulation of stress that tends to cause these injuries.
All right, Doctor, I want the crowd to pay attention here because we're going to break down the top 5, starting with number 5. What is the 5th most common injuries runners have to deal with?
According to all the medical surveys, the 5th most common injury actually is stress fracture, which tends to be the most disabling of all the injuries. And that is characterized by either pain in the top of the foot or pain in the leg, which sometimes is called shin splints.
So the big question is, can you actually prevent stress fractures?
Yankee runners are making a huge statement. They've set the bar on how to bring a crowd on our show. We're talking about the top 5 most common running injuries. Well, what are the 4th and the 3rd? Rush is standing by with Dr. Weinberg with more.
All right, Amy, I'm here with Dr. Weinberg, and now we have to ask the crowd, see if they're paying attention. What's number 5 on the most common sports running injury list?
Stress fracture!
What could I tell you? They're good. Let's talk about number 4 and number 3.
Rush, the 4th most common injury to runners is actually what is called plantar fasciitis, or heel pain, and that is pain that occurs because of pulling from the heel bone itself upon weight bearing. Especially in the morning when they get up, they will have pain in the heel, and it's just due to too tight of plantar fascia. The 3rd most common is actually going to be ankle pain, and usually caused by tendons in the area of the ankle, inside or outside, or on the front part of the ankle itself, or the Achilles tendon.
All right, welcome back to Runners Ultimate Network right here on Comcast Sports. Now, we are breaking down the top 5 most common running injuries. All right, let's see what the crowd is made of. Let's see if they have good memory, if they're paying attention. What's number 5?
Stress fractures!
Number 4?
Plantar fasciitis!
Number 3?
Ankle pain!
These Yankee runners, they're something else, aren't they? All right, Doctor. This is the ranking that nobody wants to be a part of, nobody wants to deal with. But let's talk about number 2.
Number 2, Rush, is going to be shin splints, which is pain anywhere from the knee to the ankle. Most often, it is tendon pain on the posterior of the tibia.
All right, Doctor, it's the moment runners have not been waiting for. What is the number 1 most common injury among runners?
The most common injury among runners is actually knee pain. It is usually called runner's knee. It is on the anterior part of the knee where the kneecap is, and it's caused by compression of the kneecap within the groove on the thigh bone itself.
All right, runners, I got to ask you real quick. We just broke down the top 5 injuries. How many of y'all have actually had to deal with at least one of those injuries? Well, now, this is nothing to cheer about, but nonetheless, you guys are excited.